Hey folks, Joey Image here with a brand new video for you for 2020. You may have noticed I didn't upload any brand new videos in 2019. Just didn't have much to do really. The subscription boxes, the monthly subscription boxes that I was a part of all expired. I didn't renew any of them. The biggest one I did being WrestleCrate, which was bought out. So I didn't do anything in 2019. I did some stuff. I did a lot of tech stuff, bought a lot of new stuff. Just didn't do videos for some reason. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, I guess. I don't know. But I'm back in 2020, and I will be doing at least 2 to 4 videos per week. That's what I'm predicting at this point. Let's see what happens. My first video of the year. This is something I've wanted to do for a while. I have 3 Dreamcasts. 2 of them work. One of them does not. I bought this broken off of eBay. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've never opened it. I've never tried to do anything with it. So I don't really know what the deal is or what's wrong with it, but it's okay. I don't care. I don't need it to work. That's what we're here to do. So I bought this off of eBay for $60. This is, as you can see right there, this is a GDEmu for Dreamcast. Basically what it does is this replaces the disc system within the entire disc mechanism, laser, everything in the Dreamcast, so you can run your Dreamcast off of SD cards. So you can obviously have multiple SD cards and install whatever games you want on each one of them. This particular model only reads up to 128 gigabyte SD cards. Whoops. There's the risers right there. There's 2. There should be a 3rd somewhere. There we go. So this particular unit only reads, I don't know what that is. And you can actually see it here. GDEmu. This particular unit only reads up to 128 gigabyte SD cards. And as you can see, it's full size. It's not micro SD. So I bought a 128 gig Samsung card with the adapter, which I will be using. I bought a micro SD, but obviously the adapter I'll fit into here. And I'm going to put a bunch of games on here and see how we do. So first of all, I've got a working Dreamcast here, just so I can show you that this one works. And I bought Sonic at a flea market a while back. Never tried it. Figured I would just, just try it. I'll just give it a shot while I'm doing this video. And also, this will be a good test for this pound cable I bought, which is Dreamcast to HDMI cable. So I've got a monitor here, and I'm going to give this a shot on the working Dreamcast, which, again, this is more of a test of just the HDMI cable right now, because I've never actually tried Sonic. I haven't tried this HDMI cable yet either. Alright, so plug that in there. It's got the HDMI input in the back, so this plugs directly into here. Let me pop Sonic in. And again, I apologize for the length of this video. Let me pop Sonic in here. Make sure this is on. Okay. I don't know if the source is... actually, let me put this on first and then make sure the source is set to HDMI. It is, okay. So, let's turn on our Dreamcast. Are you not plugged in? I'm an idiot. It's not plugged in. It always helps to plug in your consoles. They always work about 100% better. There we go. Now we're plugged in. And I need number 1. There we go. There's supposed to be sound on this. I don't hear anything. Okay. So apparently there's volume, but there is not volume. Oops. Come on. So, how do I get to... So mute source select. Aha. Well, that might be a problem. So source select for the audio... Oh, come on, bro. Says external, which is not right. Internal. Okay. There we go. Alright, we have sound. I don't care about any of this. Alright, so let's see if Sonic works. Apparently it does. There we go. Alright, so this works, obviously, as you can see. One thing I did forget is a screwdriver, so I'm going to run and get that, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I've got a screwdriver. I'm disconnecting this stuff. I've disconnected the power from the Dreamcast, disconnected the HDMI, disconnected the controller. Put this one aside. This one I'm going to connect and see what does not work about it. Power's over here. So again, this was $25 off of eBay, broken. So I'm going to throw Sonic into this, turn this on, see what happens. The ad, oh, why is this off? Okay. So the ad on eBay, the listing did not say what was wrong with it, just that it was broken. I mean, I've got video. Just that it was broken and not working. Where's the, here we go. I've got video and audio. Oh, please insert game disc. Sonic is in there. So, okay. Okay, so I'm guessing, now I thought this wouldn't turn on at all. I'm guessing it's the laser is bad, which is okay, we don't need that. It reads the VMU, it reads that without a problem. Shenmue. And more Shenmue. So yeah, so I'm guessing it's the laser because it does not detect a disc. Let's power this off. Even though Sonic is right there. And it sounded like it was spinning to me. So I know the game works. I know it's not the disc itself because it worked in the other Dreamcast. I know it's not the TV or anything like that, the monitor or whatever. So let's first of all kill the power here. Let's get rid of the HDMI. And let me see. I'm going to open this up. Oh, get rid of the controller. I'm going to open this up, install the GDEmu, and then I will show you the process of copying your games onto the SD card so we can get this working. First of all, I need, well, this doesn't have the broadband adapter on it, which the other one does, but that's okay because I need to remove it anyway. Okay. Well, it's missing screws, and thankfully these are the screws I need to remove. So there's a screw hole there. Let me show you this here. There's a screw hole right here, which is why I need to remove the broadband adapter or the modem, whichever one you've got. There's a screw hole there, there, and there. I need to remove all of those. However, they're all missing. So I'm assuming I can just, well, it's just not coming out. Assuming I can just pull this off of here. Oh, there we go. Okay, well that was easy. But I will need a screwdriver to remove the laser mechanism, which is right here. There are several other mods I would like to do to the inside of this. I'd like to add a new fan, the Noctua silent fan. I don't have that right now. I don't have the kit or the mounting bracket for it, which needs to be 3D printed. I can get it on eBay. I don't have that. I would like to replace the LED light in the front. I don't have that. I'd like to get a new power supply. All that stuff I'll do down the line for more videos. What the heck? Alright, so this is the disc unit itself. This is obviously the disc sits here. The laser reads it. But if you notice, there are screws here, here, and here, and they are also missing. I don't know if you can see that. Not sure if it's getting on camera, but they're also missing. I don't know what to say. I'm guessing someone, I don't know. This is a waste. I don't need the screwdriver because I could probably just lift this out. Well, that's the top of it. I want the whole unit. It didn't say anything about missing screws in the eBay. All right, so this is not coming up. So there's something else holding. Oh no, there's not. Okay, there it goes. There's your Dreamcast laser and disc unit or module. I don't know what happened to this or why this is not in or where the screws are, but the screws for this and the top are clearly missing. All right, so here's our. I don't know. This is so weird. Here's our GDEmu, which essentially plugs right into the main board there. I'm going to put these, the risers, or the rubber feet in. Let me see. I got one there. There should be 3 in this box. So there's one. The other ones, for some reason, these other 2. The hole is much smaller. Come on, bro. Much more difficult to get these other 2 in. I'm going to try to turn it a little bit. Maybe that will help. And there we go. There's the second one. Doesn't look like it's fully in there. Oh, nope, it is. All right, so there's 1, 2, and here's the third. All right, so we're good. I've got all 3 risers in. You can see 1, 2, 3. So essentially, this unit just plugs right into here, which is part of the main board, and this is where the disc unit, CD unit, also right there plugs into that same power out or port, I should say. So I'm going to plug this in like so. And that's it for the installation. Pull this off, take this out, plug this in, and you're good to go. So I'm going to now cut this. I will go to my PC and show you the process of actually adding games to this card. And then we will come back, hook it up, test it, plug it in, put the card in, make sure everything's working, and then we'll be good from there. All right. Time for the next part, and I'm going to show you now how to get all the games onto your SD card for use with your GDEmu. Now, first of all, as I showed you earlier, I have a 128 gigabyte SD card. You're going to need to format that, and in order to do that, it must be FAT32. Now, anything over, I believe, 16 gigabytes on Windows will not format to FAT32. It will only do exFAT or NTFS. You need FAT32 in order for the GDEmu to read it. So you're going to need to download this program, GUI format, and I will show you the link for that below. What you want to do is, this will automatically format to FAT32. All right, so if you want to put in, this is drive I for me, the SD card. So here we go, and there it is. You can see it right there. USB drive I, so to make sure that you've got the correct drive. So this will quick format to FAT32 at 120 gigabytes, as you see right here. Hit start. All data will be lost. Yes, I'm going to speed through this so you can see it finished, and never mind, I don't really need to speed through it. It's finished. All right. So all good. And if you want to just open that, just to check, you can see right here, you hit right click and properties, and we are at FAT32. The program itself that reads the GDEmu files and displays everything is called GDEmu, and I have version 0.6. I'll leave a link to this down in the description below. I've already extracted it just for the purposes of speed and sound. I was going to say like a moron. Speed and time of the video length. So GDEmu, you extract it. There we go. So in it, actually, let me close this first. You will see the GDEmu.ini file and the GDMenu.cdi file. So you want to put the GDMenu.cdi file in a folder called 01, and you're going to leave GDEMU.ini in the root. Now, all these other folders are games, so for each game you need to have a separate folder, and they need to be named numbered in chronological order. So I've got 1 through 19. So again, 1 is the GDEmu software, which is obviously not a game, and then the games start from 2. So I've got Air Force Delta. I've already done this earlier again for time on the video. We've got Army Men, Soldiers, Heroes. Now, I've only seen these done with CDI images. I am trying GDIs. I'm told they work as well. Here's Capcom versus SNK. Just run through some of the stuff I've got here. Crazy Taxi 2. I think Crazy Taxi 1 is here somewhere. Crazy Taxi 1 is right there. All right, so you get the idea. So these need to all be copied over to your drive right there with the SD card. So I'm just going to copy all of this. I'll do a copy, drive I, and copy this all over. And this is going to be 20 gigabytes, so it's going to take a little bit. So I will cut this down, and I'll come right back once we are done copying. Alright, so as you can see right here, all the files have been copied into the correct folders. Again, the GDEmu INI file goes in the root of your SD card, and in folder 01 goes the GDEmu software. And then all we've got to do now is pop this out of our PC, put it in the GDEmu, which again we've already installed into the Dreamcast, and turn it on and make sure we're good to go. And then at that point, if everything works, we can put the unit back together, put the top back on the console, and we're set. And again, as I said earlier, you can copy several SD cards, many games onto several cards if you want. So the card that I made just for this video is strictly US releases. I also have a folder full of Japan Dreamcast releases. I have Europe stuff. I have some demos. I have some homebrew stuff. So I may copy a bunch of different things to a few different SD cards. But for now, let me go pop this in the Dreamcast, and I'll be right back, and let's see how we did. Alright, so now we're going to pop in the SD card, make sure everything works. Here you go, and it sits right in here. Again, it pops in right there. So let's do this. Pop it in, as you can see. And when you put the top back on, let me see, this is backwards. So when you put the top of the console back on and you pop it open, you can see right here the SD card is still accessible from within the drive tray, or I should say the disk tray. So you can still pop it out, pop it back in, add more games, remove games, make a new card, whatever you want to do, and you're good to go. So let me try this. Actually, I'll just leave it the way it is for now. Let me plug in the HDMI cable right here to the Dreamcast. There we go. The monitor shut off because no signal, but that's fine. Here is power back here. And if you remember again earlier, this Dreamcast did not work. Let me plug in my controller. This Dreamcast did not work. It didn't read a disc for whatever reason. I'm not really sure what happened. But let's get our monitor back on here. Hello, turn on, brother. Okay, and hopefully this works. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Should get a logo on the I should get a GDEmu logo on the VMU. Come on. Got a Dreamcast logo. No logo on the VMU yet. Okay, I don't know what, if this didn't work, maybe it didn't work. It's reading something, because it's got a, I've got the Dreamcast logo on the screen here. I don't know what the deal is. Give me a couple minutes and I'll figure this out, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm going to try this again. I don't know what happened or what went wrong. Basically, I popped the board out, I reseated it, put it back in, made sure it was nice and firm. And I don't know we're going to give it another shot. I don't really know what's going on. If that doesn't work, well, I don't really know what to try after that. But let's try this. We should be getting a some kind of GDEmu logo on the... Well, that's more than we got last time. Should be a logo on the VM. Alright, there we go. We've got the Sega screen, which we didn't have before. There we go. You can see the GDEmu logo on the VMU. You can see loading on the screen. There's all our games. Very, very cool. There's of course. Oh, they've got cover art. Well, some of them do. Bust a Move 4. I haven't played that in years. All right, let me see the menu here. So options, region free is on, force region on, boot intro. I don't care about that. Sega license, save settings. Okay. System info. Firmware 5.15. Blah 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 blah. Video cable VGA. Not true, but that's okay. And then about. So this is. I think we're good. This Dreamcast now works. Again, this is the one that did not work. The laser is bad, did not read a disc. All this is installed, and this system is now working. So let's just try a game here really quick. Let's do, alright, so I'm going to try a game here. Let's go with Capcom versus SNK. Cover art is right there. We're going to hit A to play our game. And there's our screen. Press start button. Okay, so it finds the VMU. Alright, I think we're good, folks. I'm going to play a couple minutes of this, let you see it just so you can see how it looks. And you can see how it's working. There we go. There's a little shot at the GDEmu, as you can see right in there. The Samsung 128 gigabyte SD card in the adapter. And I think we're good, man. I mean, this Dreamcast has been brought back to life. Again, this is the one that did not work, I mean, just an hour ago. It's been brought back to life thanks to the GDEmu. And I'm going to give this a shot, and let's see how it does. Alright, so guys, as you can see, this is working perfectly without any issue. Alright, so I thought I would give you a direct capture view of some games besides just watching on the monitor. So I'm going to turn this on. I've got this connected to my PC now through OBS. I'm going to turn this on, and we are going to play some games so we can see how this works. Alright, we've got the GDEmu logo on the VMU. The menu screen's loading. There's our games. Air Force Delta, Honorman, Sergeant Heroes, Blue Stinger, Bust a Move 4. Which is interesting because when I load up Bust a Move 4, the VMU shows the logo for Bust a Move 2. Capcom SK, Charge and Blast, I don't even know what that is. Confidential Mission, I don't know what that is. Conflict Zone. So I'm gonna just, I don't know, let's hit some Crazy Taxi. See how it goes, how it looks. Just for a couple minutes, and then we'll be out of here. Loading Crazy Taxi. Now loading. Alright, file saved to VMU.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi. It's party time.
I haven't played this game in a very long time.
Alright, let's go make some crazy money. Go ahead and pick an axle. Alright, let's get it on. Hey, it's time to make some crazy money. Are you ready? Here we go.
I don't remember how to play. Alright, so as you can see, guys, this is working great. The GDEmu has been installed. Everything's working good. I'm going to add some more games to this. I might do some Dreamcast streaming over the next couple of weeks. If you're interested in any of these items, I will have everything linked in the description down below. The GDEmu, I'll even link an SD card for you. The HDMI cable, which really had nothing to do with the GDEmu. I just wanted to try it. That's clearly working great as well. And I will link that stuff for you below. Please check me out on Twitter at JoeyImageTV, Facebook JoeyImageTV, YouTube twitch.tv/JoeyImageTV. Thanks a lot for watching, and again, anything you saw in this video, I'll have it linked down in the description below. Talk to you soon.